Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hope everybody is doing great. Before we get into the first video this week, I gotta do something really special because I hit that 1,000, and there's no way I could have not have done it without you. So thank you guys so much. You don't know how happy I was to see that. So it it, it just made my day. It made my week just to see that and know I reached my goals, and I'm gonna push for more and more. So please, if you'd be so kind to do that and subscribe. But thank you guys so much. Like I said, I would not have gotten that if you guys weren't watching the videos and subscribing. So you are just as much part of this accomplishment as I am. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate everybody who subscribed. Thank you. And it's amazing. Like, I was so happy that day. It was the 5th of this month, and I was super happy. So it was really nice to see it, wake up. Well, it wasn't when I woke up, it was on my ride to work. So I looked down at my phone and I saw it, and I was like, wow, got it. And then the email and everything. So I'm super happy and excited and so thankful for everybody. Please, don't, just understand that I am so grateful for everybody who did this and helped me get there. Thank you guys. So, the video of the week, the first video of the week. I said I was going to do this a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't get the chance to because I decided to do something else. So, this is my full shaving system, what I use every time I shave, and I'm going to show it to you, go over it, because I've been showing little bits and pieces of add-ons, and this is the final, for now, the final iteration, together, whatever you want to call it. This is everything I use in a day and why I use it, and I'll explain it. And I know you see the classic over there, right? That's kind of, I'll get into that in a little bit. It's kind of a weird little thing, but we'll talk about that. We'll get into that. Well, of course, you just take some soap, wash the face, a little bit of warm water just to warm it up, to number one, get the dirt off your face, because usually I shave in the morning. So when I get up from the night and everything, and you sweat and the sheet, and you get a little bit of dirt on there. Plus, it softens up the beard, it softens up the face, so you can shave. So I would do that. Now, I start off. Everybody starts off a little bit differently. I would first use my brush to comb out the beard, get everything flattened where I like it, and then I would use my clippers. And I did a separate video on these, and they are working out amazingly. I'm loving these. Like I said, I try to tweak and move stuff around to get the best the best shaving system for myself. It may vary for other people, but you can learn, you can take something from this and maybe add it, or you can tell me in the comment section below if you have something else you'd use. So I would get my clippers, and I have been using 4 different levels. I start with a 12 for the bottom because I like everything to look neat. Then I move on to a 9, which is this one, and I do the bottom part of the beard. Then I move up to the 6, then the final one, and then at the very tip, I put it to the 2.0 there, just to get that little bit of edge off right there. That's how I would start off with. And then, you want to clean. I got the old school barber brush here. You just clean all the dirt and the hairs off your tools as well as your face. And then I would go and hit in the ears and the nose with the little ear and nose clipper. I would do all that. Then, in my order now, I don't. You saw the beard growth kit. I did do a review on that, and the soap itself is upstairs in the shower. I shave in the bathroom downstairs because the mirror is a little bit closer and it's easier. So you can get really close, and I wear glasses, so having the mirror a little bit closer helps out a whole heck of a lot. So that is a advantage to doing that. And then I keep the soap upstairs so I can wash my beard. But I would wet the beard, put a little bit of oil in it, and I'm really like, this is thick, nice, luxurious oil. It doesn't leave like an oil slick on you. It really works out beautifully. So I would put that in there let it settle in there. That's of course after I trim everything. So I would trim everything up, and I would you know, get everything prepped for my next move, which is to start going into shaving. And I do have a little Bic lighter that I have in the bathroom that I just, you know, I light it and then I just pass my ears a little bit to get those all those little hairs on the edge of your ears. So this is my routine. You know, hopefully you guys get something from it that you could use for your routine. But that's what I usually do to get all those little tiny pexty hairs that don't, you know. And then I would wash the face again because I want everything to be nice and warm. I have a washcloth that I usually warm up under the water a little bit and hold it on my face for a little bit just to, you know, loosen it up, get everything going, get the face warm. And I have my safety razor and I have like a glass in there. I dip it in there in the hot water just so it stays in there and warms up because the blade, number one, the warm water, you know, gets the blade a little more flexible and you want that warm when you're shaving. So I would do that. Then I was using a shaving oil. I just got a little spray bottle from Target, you know, Target's brand, the Up and Up. It is baby oil. That's it. That's all I use on my face. I wash the face again, like I said, to get that everything, and then I'll just put the baby oil on, rub it in, let it sit a drop. You know, you don't have to let it sit too long. It's just gonna be there to kind of help the razor go along. So I would do that, and then I would take my Omega brush, which has seen better days. It's getting cracks in it. I gotta upgrade the Omega, but I would take the Omega brush. It would be soaking in the same little glass that the safety razor is in, because you want that warm. I'll shake it out a little bit, get the little excess water out of it. You don't want to take all the water out, so I would take that out. Oh, and before I do all that, I should tell you that I got my little Remington to shave the head. I'll do a pass on top with the safety razor too. I'll do this right after I do the trim and the beard. So I will just, you know, go along, shave off the beard. I meant the hair on my head, not the beard. I keep that. But when I do go to actually shave my face, I will pass on top with a little bit of the safety razor and a little bit of the oil. But you know, make yourself a nice lather. As you can see, I have one of my pucks in there. You want to go in there. You want to keep stirring it until the bubbles go out and it's thick. That's the way I enjoy it after I put on the baby oil. So I would do that. Brush it into the face. I know some people take it off the brush and rub it into the face. I like to like really work it in with the brush so you get all the little crevices and nooks and crannies and all that, and it helps raise the hair up, the brush itself. So that's what I usually use. And then I would go in with the safety razor. I have it on 6, so it's really, you know, it's really open there, really touching the face. So be careful with it. Let the weight of the razor do it, like I've told you before. But I would do that, and I would do a second pass after I clean everything and I do everything, and I get in there. I'll just put some more shaving soap on, and I'll go back for another pass just to get all the little stray areas or spots I missed. I go double. Now, if I happen to cut myself, as you can see, the little septic skin, I have a bunch of these. I actually have one over here that's I haven't opened. I bought a whole bunch of those septic pencils, so it's a little travel one, but I don't need the big one. It's fine, and you just throw it in your bag if you're traveling. And also, the clippers will be in the stand. I just didn't want to take the whole stand down and everything. So I would use that on, you know, if you get a little nick or a cut after the fact. Like I said, I would use the facial toner just to get the face, you know, cool down and everything. And then the ice cold Aqua Velva. I know it's old school. I'm on a kick where I just want to use like a bunch of the old school kind of drugstore ones. I'm actually looking at on Amazon for a well, I put it in my list, the old school Old Spice little ceramic little bottles. I want to go old school with all my aftershaves. I thought it'd be a cool little thing to do. And then after all that's done, I clean off. I go take the shower, wash the beard a little bit just to get a little bit of the oil out. And then I would come back and I would finish with the beard balm, the shower while it's still moist, and work it through, really rub it in, comb it out. You're good to go. That's my whole shaving hair care little thing. And yes, I do shave my head, so that's what the Remington shaver is for. So that's my little gimmick and my little system, if you will. And again, people, thank you so much for that 1,000. I really appreciate all of you. And like always, have a great, great day.